Hi everyone, my name's Neil and I'm a wellbeing coach for Isorropia, and I want to spend a bit of time talking to you about the importance of finding meaning and purpose in our lives and how important it is for our well-being and keeping our focus on the positive things we have going on. The need for meaning and purpose is one of the defining characteristics of human beings. Human beings crave purpose and need meaning in their life and suffer serious psychological difficulties when they don't get it. Essentially, meaning and purpose are fundamental components of a stable, fulfilling and balanced life. If we lose meaning and purpose, then some of our innate needs don't get met, which is why we feel stressed and get anxious and depressed. The key to helping people who have lost their sense of meaning and purpose is to help them reconnect with something they cared about in the past and to help them find something to be enthusiastic about in their future, which is a massive part of what we do here at Isorropia. So having a strong sense of meaning and purpose can have a powerful positive effect on our mindsets and helps to maintain stability in our lives. When you have a strong sense of purpose, you never get up in the morning wondering what you're going to do with yourself. And when you're engaged with your meaning and purpose, life becomes easier, becomes less complicated and stressful. You become more focused and you feel resilient and strong, with less space in your mind for negativity to seep in. A powerful example of this comes from Viktor Frankl's famous book, Man's Search for Meaning, in which he describes his experiences in concentration camps during the Second World War. Frankl observed that the inmates who were most likely to survive were those who felt they had a goal or purpose. Frankl himself spent a lot of time trying to reconstruct his life's work, which he had lost on his journey to the camp. Others held on to a vision of their future, seeing their loved ones again, or a major task to complete once they were free. So why does purpose have such a positive effect? I would suggest a number of different reasons why having meaning and purpose is good for our psychological health. Firstly, it makes us less vulnerable to the sense of unease we often experience when our attention is not occupied by external things, which can manifest itself in things like boredom, anxiety and depression. By focusing our attention externally and giving us a constant source of activity to channel mental energies into, purpose means that we spend less time immersed in the chatter of our minds, the negative chatter which often triggers negative thoughts and feelings. Another important factor here is that aligning ourselves to meaning and purpose often makes us less self-centered. We feel a part of something bigger, something outside of ourselves, and this makes us less focused on our own worries and anxieties. Our own problems seem less significant and we spend less time thinking about them. Also, our sense of well-being increases. Meaning and purpose can also enhance our self-esteem, so long as we feel that we are successfully dealing with challenges and moving closer to our goal. Our self-confidence and our esteem increases. We feel a sense of competence and achievement, an enhanced ability to deal with the difficulties and challenges that we face. Finally, meaning and purpose is closely related to hope. Working towards a goal implies that we feel that the goal is attainable and that our lives will change for the better once we have reached it. It implies hope for a better life for us, a fairer, more just and healthier world to live in. The effect is especially evident with patients suffering from serious long-term illnesses. For them, a high level of hope brings both an increased ability to cope and a greater chance of recovery. Okay, you may be wondering what truly gives life a meaning. The truth is, what gives our life purpose and meaning changes over time. It particularly changes after a big life event or crisis. Some self-reflection is a good way to start discovering what truly matters to you. However, there are some suggestions I just want to express to you at this moment to enable you to just start self-reflecting on how you can implement some meaning and purpose into your lives. First of all, you may want to think about starting to donate your time and your talents. If there's just one habit you can create to help you find your meaning and purpose, it would be helping others. Research has suggested that happiness and meaningfulness overlap. Being the giver in a relationship connects people with having a more purposeful life. Actions could include volunteering for an organisation or simply helping out the people around you on a day-to-day basis. Doing something kind for others can make you feel as though your life has meaning, and doing a kindness has the most impact on someone's well-being than any other activity. Secondarily, listen to feedback people give you. It can be hard to recognise the things that you feel passionate about sometimes. After all, you probably like to do many different things, and the things that you love to do may have become so ingrained into your life that you don't realise how important those things are. Fortunately, other people might be able to give you some insight. There's a good chance you're already displaying your passion and purpose to those around you without even realising it. The Isorropia team can see this point a lot within our members and constantly reminds members of their talents and passions. You might choose to take notes when someone pays you a compliment or makes an observation about you. Write those observations down and look for patterns. Whether people think of you as an empath, great with young people, or they say that you have a passion for helping the elderly. Hearing others say what they notice about you might reinforce some of the passions you've already been engaging in. Okay, so next, surround yourself with positive people. As the saying goes, you are the company that you keep. So what do you have in common with the people who you choose to be around? The people you surround yourself with say something about you. If you're surrounded by people who are making positive change, you might draw on their inspiration. On the other hand, if people around you are negative individuals who drag you down, you might want to make some changes. It's hard to feel passionate when you're surrounded by people who aren't interested in making positive contributions. Very importantly, explore your interests. Is there a topic that you are regularly talking about? Are you regularly sharing about certain subjects? Consider the conversations you enjoy holding with people the most. Do you like talking about animals, parenting, gardening? Do you prefer sharing thoughts about art, history, or politics? The things that you like to talk about and the things you enjoy sharing may reveal the things that give you purpose in life. So explore those things and consider what type of skills, talents and passions you bring to the table. Then brainstorm how you might turn your passions into something meaningful to you. Okay, I just want to finish with this last message. Human beings are naturally dynamic, and growth is an intrinsic part of our nature. Life on Earth has always been dynamic, as expressed through the process of evolution. Life has always had an innate tendency to grow towards greater complexity, to become more organised and more conscious. So when we feel a sense of meaning and purpose, we're really demonstrating the creative urge of our own evolution, which is possibly why it feels so right when we do it. So search your soul and self-reflect on the things you love and are passionate about in life. Don't let anything hold you back and engage in those things. It will be the best thing you ever do for your mental well-being. Okay, well, I hope this topic video has helped you, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.